Alright, the first thing that you're going to do whenever you make your mead is you're going to make what's called a starter. Now, I'm going to show you how to make a pretty simple one. It's going to be called a honey bug. And it's about as simple as it really gets. All you need is honey and water. Make sure you get natural water from a spring or from the rain. Make sure your honey is from a local apiary. That's the best place to get it, is from a local apiary. Somebody in your neighborhood maybe that has bees can sell you a little bit of honey. But all you have to do is really just mix this stuff together, just in a little jar or something. That's what I'm going to be using as a jar. And I'll show you kind of the whole process as it becomes a starter too, so you can really see what I'm doing and how it really changes over, you know, a week or so. But just keep watching, guys. We'll be right back. All right, I've already got this stuff measured out for you, so I know that this is a half a cup. Then just add about a third cup of honey to it. Pretty simple to do. It's not an exact science, but you want to add about a third cup of honey. I'll add a little more. There we go. Now you can just take a stick or something, just whatever you got. This is just the white oak stick from a white oak tree. You just want to stir it up, and you want to get it all mixed up so there's not at all any substance on the bottom, which doesn't really take that long. And once you've got it all kind of mixed up and there's nothing solid on the bottom, it's where it's all just completely mixed up, you just want to take a lid, just put it loosely on top of it just like that. Set it somewhere dark and warm for a couple of days and see kind of how it works. If you start seeing some bubbling, then you're in good shape. You can let it set for too long. I would say if you don't see any kind of difference within probably 30 days, then I would just pitch it and start a new batch. This usually doesn't take long, guys. This is usually pretty quick. I'll usually get it going in 4 or 5 days. It'll start bubbling. You can wait. I wait up to probably 2 weeks and I'll have some kind of a fungus growing on top of it, like a mold or something, and it'll have a white powdery substance at the bottom. That's fine if that happens. You can throw it in just like that. Nothing wrong with it. You can scrape off the top if you want to. You don't have to. That's what she looks like. No substance at the bottom or anything. It's all mixed up. Remember, you want to stir this a couple times a day if you can too. At least once or twice a day at minimum, just for a few minutes. Eventually she'll start fizzing up. That's what she looks like now. I'll come back here in a few days and we'll see what she looks like. So just keep watching, guys. Here it is about 4 days later. You can see it's already starting to bubble on its own. That's not a bad result for just using honey and water. See if you can see the yeast bubbling up from the bottom. Yeah, you can. That is looking real good so far. It's going to make a great starter. Something else you can do to tell that there's yeast in it, you can just take your container, grab it and just shake it. You see it fizz up. You can even hear it. That is going to make an excellent starter for your mead. That's pretty much all there is to it. You just want to remember that you want to stir it a couple times a day too. Store it somewhere warm. Stir it 2 or 3 times a day. That's pretty much all the work that really goes into making a starter. But I'm going to go ahead and I'll stop this video here. But I'm going to make sure that whenever I finish this series, that it's a completely finished series. I'm not going to put up this part, then make you wait like 6 months to put up the next part. So once this is out, the whole thing is going to be done. And I'll probably put the videos up a week apart. I'll put this one up this week, the next one up next week, so on and so forth. There'll probably be just 2 or 3 part series is all, but I want to make sure that the whole process is covered and I don't really miss anything. But I want to thank you guys for watching my video. Hit that like button, subscribe, leave any comments, and as always, keep your blade sharp and your mind sharper. See you next time. Thanks for watching.